Alright, hello YouTube, we're back with more Elden Ring. Not From the Depths. As I said, From the Depths is going to be every other video, or every two Elden Rings we're going to do From the Depths. It's not going anywhere, but it just takes longer to record, and I need to bulk record it because I've got coming up on a holiday. I need to have episodes. I don't want to keep you wonderful folks waiting while I'm off on holiday. So, get back to Elden Ring. We've been told, well, seek the Elden Ring, follow the grace, but there's a bit of a side tunnel here, and I feel like having a bit of an explore. And it's full of wolves. Excellent start. Do he see me? I think he sees me. He sees me. Ooh, not very fireproof though. But a bad option for fighting a fire user. Grab some bones off him. Poke, poke. I tell you what, I'm digging the little catch flame spell. I did not use magic much on my main save. I should mention this is not my first save. I have a main save I've been playing through. I'm about a third of the way through. But I'm not a magic user on that, and I have to admit, I'm digging it so far. Might just be because a lot of the early game foes are flammable, but hey-ho. Okay, maybe they're just quite weak in general. Grab the items in a hurry there. Let's heal. Can also use our magic to heal, but might as well use the flask while we have them. Ooh, fireflies. And bug ahead, yes. You're indeed correct, mysterious sign, right. But yes, there's a lot of little areas in Elden Ring that are like this. There'll be like a little side dungeon or area. A little bit of a maze, or maybe, or some enemies. Whoa! Like this one that snuck up on me. And then at the end, there'll be a little special reward of some sort. Maybe a special piece of equipment, but there's usually also a boss as well. Legs and head. Okay. I do like the community posts sometimes in this game. Yeah, these are players leaving these. Oh, my controller has run down. One moment. We're switching over from the good PS4 controller to the Chad, slightly worn out PS3 controller. Computer noises. Right, is it even going to work, or am I going to have to pause this recording? Restore it. Sorry about this, YouTube. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. One moment, I might have to pause recording and restart Elden Ring 1 sec. We're back. Okay, apparently I didn't even have to quit out to the menu. I literally just, well, not quit the game. I just quit out to the menu and I came back in. If I'm playing slightly worse, I'm on my old PS3 controller now. It is not a bad controller. It is an official one. The problem is, it is also very old. And the left stick is slightly broken, which means it sometimes drifts forwards. However... Oh, we're not getting it here. Okay. This should be doable then. Should be workable. Beastman of Farum Azula. It's like a Capra demon. Ow. Oh, this controller feels weird. It's too light. Oh, this is the one you're supposed to jump against, wasn't it? I think I remember this, yeah. A lot of his attacks can be foiled by jumping. Not that one, though. I think we're going to lose this first attempt. Let's try and drink a magic flask when we get a chance. And try and use a heal. We might be okay. I'll tell you what, I'll risk it for a single hit. Now we'll try and heal when we get a moment. We need to bait him into an attack though, or we're going to get hit. Well, that's slightly more health than we had. Tell you what, he's not keen on fire. Oh. Okay, apparently we can spam fire against him and that'll do it. Ah, the shield. This controller feels weird, but okay. I should be fine with this. I've had years of practice with this thing, but it's just slightly janky feeling. You might notice there's a little light in there. Oh! Yeah, now that makes sense. I got this before. I do remember this item. Now it makes sense as to why it's here. Yes, this gives you increased air resistance against fire. You know what? There's no real... We're already on medium load. If you see equipment load on the right there. It's not going up to heavy load, so I'll add that. We'll have a little bit of fireproofing. There we go, our first mini-boss. And I think we've got some souls for it as well. Not souls, what do you call it? Runes. Runes are our money. See in the bottom right there, 1706. Is our money. We use it to upgrade things, buy things, etc. If we die, we drop it all. So we have to be a bit careful. If we die again, it's lost. However, it does stay on the ground, so we can actually go and pick it up again if we die. And it's usually pretty good at spawning not only near where you died, but also if you fell off something, it won't spawn it at the bottom, which I think could sometimes be a risk in Dark Souls. Oh, we have no health. This is a good point. Take the shiny mushroom. We better be pretty quick ambushing this guy then. Yeah, crossbow bolts. Sure, why not? The only thing is, if we rest at the Grace to restore our health, they'll respawn, but that might still be... I think that might be the safe option, actually. Where was it? Oh, how do I get to the map? I'm on a... Okay, I was going to say, how do I get to the map? I'm on the wrong controller now. Let's head back to the church and heal up. Oh, what's this enemy hiding here? Is that a swordsman? Beast bones. Whoops, I think I just jumped on a rabbit. So get this guy while he's there. Straight sword. Sorry if I'm a bit quick grabbing loot. I've gotten so used to it's been like, yeah, yoink, on the way past. But yes, we got his sword. Which we could use. It does do a little bit more damage. With a better guard. It's lighter, apparently. This is just straight up better, actually. Mind you, does it have the reach? The spear does have the nice reach. We'll maybe stick with the spear for now. Let's heal up. Get our potions back. Since we can't level up yet, because you also use the runes to level up.
Wait, well, you're back.
Let's maybe buy some things. Let's buy that to learn some new recipes. We see what they actually teach us. Buy a little bit of armor. We don't have any gloves, actually. It might not be a bad idea to buy some. And here, well, let's buy a torch, because it's dark in caves. We don't have any other way to light them up yet, so... First of all, let's put our gloves on. What else have we got? We've got the torch. Tell you what, let's have that on our offhand instead of the shield. I don't think we're going to be doing much blocking. I think we'll be reliant on our magic. Ah, that was a little bit of the sticking. Well, no, I don't need to rest. Again, we're fine. We can go. Right. Grace. This way, up the hill. Let's go. Yeah, so in theory, my rough knowledge of what's in each area should make the early game a little bit easier than I had it the first time. So we shouldn't struggle too much early on. Late game could very much be so. And of course, while I know what's coming out, that doesn't mean I'm ready to fight it. There's equipment, so we'll see how this goes. And I'm quite curious to see how this will play out. Yeah, on a second run through. And see what I've missed, because I've already found out... Oh, wait, I could have put smithing right off the get-go. I didn't know I could do that. What are these? It's ruin fragments. Guess there's a bit more room for mounting, goating around in this game, a la something like Skyrim. Can hear more of those. Because Skyrim, it's a bit, what do you call it? Nerd root? What's the... you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. The root in Skyrim that like makes the sort of humming noise. Get back it. This little speedy beetle boy, yes. Teardrop Scarab. Those ones will basically refill your potions depending on what colour they are. Red for red, blue for blue. Simple as. But there are other colours, and they do drop nice things, so they are worth seeking out and hunting down, but they run off. It's a bit like the Dark Souls crystal lizards. There's just way more of them. Yeah, so those guys are actually quite a bit easier to deal with magic, because their shields don't really stop magic great. There are some that specialise in it, but as a general rule, it's a lot easier to get through a thick guard of magic than it is with anything else. Shoot. Spongy buttons, run. It's like roll. Roll faster. Okay. Use a bit of magic and heal. Have enough for another flame spray? I do not. I'll be a little bit careful rushing on our magic here, because I already know there's a lot of foes around. And this guy we might be able to sneak up on. Hey, backstab. Yeah, if you can get an enemy from behind, you can backstab him and do a bunch of damage. Not the most observant sometimes, as you can see. Doesn't mean they're always brain dead. Oh, hello. Yeah, Creaky here has certainly spotted us. Yep. Ah, there it is. First death. That's proper death. Gotta be a little bit careful with that one. We're gonna want to try and get the drop on him. He's got the same reach as us. Respawn at Stake and Marika, which should put us closer to the thing than the bonfire is. Also got to try and get our runes back if we can. We've not lost much, but for where we are in the game, it's a reasonable amount. Oh, are we near where we were? Yes, that's it, down there. Oh, we're in. Okay. I'm sorry, is there someone camped there? Oh. It's not, but it is an enemy. There's an item there, actually. Let's go grab that before we go and get our souls back. Souls? I'm probably going to keep calling them souls. It's ingrained into me at this point. Ah, a set of throwing knives. Or throwing curry. Could be useful against that shield guy. He is obviously quite substantial, and if he blocks them, he can just block those throwing knives, but we'll equip him just in case. We might use them against him. I'll have to try and get the PS4 controller recharged, because I do not like this one by comparison. It's very spongy feeling. A little bit, I think just a little bit on the worn down side, and also a bit smaller, but should be enough for now. Yeah, you. Catch. A little earlier that time. Excellent. Oh, yeah, sometimes you can stagger an enemy and then critical hit them from the front, like that. Yeah, as I say, watch out for the spearman, he's still behind you. Ooh, they actually break his guard. Whoa, never got one of those before. He's got his big old, I got his big old great shield. Wow, you get a great shield that early? Okay. Yeah, they are very strong guard, but they are heavy. Although that one's not doing too bad. Well, there we go. Maybe the shield dream is not completely gone after all. It would still be useful to be blocked. It would still be useful to block sometimes. Let's grab our stuff back. So where's old... Okay, Clangy's over there going the other way. Let's have a look down that little cellar looking place. These are also all over the place. Good fortune. Well, they sometimes have bosses in them. A lot of the time, they just have items. Likely trap. Not today. Whetstone knife, you can use Ashes of War. Ah, yes. Storm Stomp and a Whetstone knife. Basically, you can put special moves on your weapons. If you remember, I said about them earlier, I think, or the tutorial said about them earlier. But you can actually change which one your weapon or even your shield has equipped. You can find different ones out in the world. So yeah, we could equip that Storm Stomper pair. You know we're here? He did not. Excellent. As said, we want to try and yeah, we want to try and catch him unawares like that. Okay, I guess I guess now I know where the stealth's supposed to come in. That actually works surprisingly well. Oh no, you don't. Yeah, if he blows that horn, he attracts everyone nearby, and it's not good. Did he still manage to attract everyone nearby, or was that just me? The guy across the way was waking up as well. He was. Oh boy. I think we have attracted a good few of them. Maybe the horn effect still went off, even though he took damage before he could actually blow it. I don't know. Either way, we've got to be a little careful now. So one more flame. I reckon maybe two. Okay, they're mostly leaving us alone. Let's go flame this guy then. Or spear him if he's... I like that, just step like a step to the side and then poke him. Okay. And now these. These were something I missed out on before. These wagons also very often have items on them. They're usually quite nice. Flail. Ball and chain flail, I'm guessing? It is. Blood loss build up, but we don't have very much dexterity, so we can't wield. If it says can't wield it effectively, basically means your stats aren't high enough. You don't know how to properly use this. If it's just strength, sometimes you could two-hand a weapon because you can actually hold your weapon in two hands rather than one. It means you can't use your offhand equipment. We might do that for the moment actually because we're out of mana, but it does tend to increase the damage and sometimes the reach a little bit. I think it's mostly just damage though, so we might as well two-hand our spear for the minute while we have no mana left. Is that another armored knight? No, it's just shield guy. Okay. This looks important. Yes, so these things have maps of the world on them, so now we can see our starting area. I think we're trying to get to the castle up here, I believe. We are down here at the Gatefront Ruins. Let's go take on that shield guy and pinch whatever items in that carriage as well. Let's see, you have a look at the upward swipe with that one. You can do some damage through his guard, but it's supposed to sort of, I guess, either parry him or wait for his guard to be open like there. Yeah, we're just going to prod him to death. Not an elegant way to do it, and probably not even a good way, but I'm not good at parrying. Whoops, and I just wasted the last of our FP. Okay, what's in here? Great sword. Ah, well, if we were on my other side. Oh. No, I can't. Oh. Does that mean I could wield it but I have to two-hand it? Yeah, okay. We could also do that, but really we want a weapon we can one-hand because we need to be able to off-hand it. Go with our magic. It's not wise to go full magic, mostly because you can't really. You just don't really have enough FP to do that. It is a little bit different to old Dark Souls, where you used to have, like, equipping a spell will give you a certain amount of casts of it before you're rested. Oh, that was really bad. Oh, they're all going to respawn. Okay, that's fine. We can sneak around and get our stuff back. Yeah, old Dark Souls used to get a certain amount of casts, and then you would have to go back to a thing and re-equip the spell, and you could sometimes get duplicates of spells. But no, they ever since 3, they've been onto the FP system, and that's one of the few things I'm like, yeah, I think that was an improvement. I don't like a lot of 3, but the special moves and the FP I actually think are fine. I have no complaints with those. It's just the removal of poise I really don't like, and the very fast, mashy feeling style I'm not keen on. This one's a little slower again. This one's a bit more like Dark Souls 2. I saw the shadow there. Where are our runes? They should be around here somewhere, right? There they are. Oh, of course, I need to remember I got my magic back. Yeah, you're not so tough now. However, there's also a grace up there. Yes, there's no other penalty in this one for dying. As far as I'm aware, there's no equivalent of hollowing. Or at least, again, as far as I'm aware, there's something that could potentially be like that I know of, vaguely. The curse they mentioned from the Dung Eater, I've actually found an item that was like curse. But I don't know what it does yet. I haven't got far enough to know at all what it does, just that I've found a lump of curse, basically. Hello, it's the horse lady. His name, I must admit, I don't remember off the top of my head.
Greetings, traveller from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then
Yeah,
it's settled.
of course. We do need their
Summon me
strength.
by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances.
That one will be
It will
important.
summon a spectral steed named Torrent.
Exactly because of that.
Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect. Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Now, I think... I want to know which one gives us extra spell slots so I know for the future. So... Oh, actually, what's Arcane? I don't even remember that stat. Discovery. Holy Defense, Vitality... Oh, so that's kind of luck as well. And certain sorceries and incantations. Okay. Faith, Sacred Incantations, and Magic Power. Intelligence for different source of magic. Dexterity, Strength, Endurance, Mind, Vigor. Okay, so... Mind would probably be worth improving because that gives us extra magic. Because we do burn through a lot of that. I'm kind of tempted to boost Arcane, maybe? I don't really put any points to that, but it might be worth going for Faith early on to boost the power of our spells as well. So I think we'll go for that. It's a bit more, I think it's just a bit more capacity to cast more of them is our most important thing early on. Ashes of War. So at the moment, we do like a flying stab. That one lets us do like a stomp that knocks things back, but I think we're going to stick with what we've currently got. There she goes. And what that is telling us is... I've thrown all of those. We can now do this. And here he is. He's a good boy. He's got horns. Now I think... Yeah, hang on. I only just realised. He's got horns? I suppose they did call it Spectral Steed, not Horse, but What kind of horse has horns? I can't believe I only just noticed that. Yeah, you can actually fight on horseback. In fact, I would argue almost need to against some bosses. Ow. But you got to be a little bit careful. You're not invincible, but you do hit quite hard. While you're on a horse, you can't block as far as I'm aware. Because L1 and R1 make... Or L1... yeah, L1 and L2, rather than blocking and parrying things, just make you do your power and normal attacks on that side. You kind of have to guess what side you're going to be approaching from. Guess we can get around a lot faster now. I don't know what... Oh, that isn't... Oh boy. Oh boy. Horses down, horses down. Ow. That didn't go so well. I got a bit pinned there. Oh well, we haven't exactly gone far. I might do that bit on foot. Yeah. I think we got ambushed a little bit there. I think it's safe to say. Let's try that again. Up, catch flame. Yep. Only lost about 150 souls this time. Well, oh yeah, look, there he is. You can see him. Yeah, that big guy's going to be a problem. Those crossbows are going to be more of one if we don't get rid of them. Ow. Thought I was pressing to run, but apparently not. Hopefully he'll help deal with them for me to some extent. Well, Friendly Fire got one of them, but it also got me. We'll have to try that again. Yeah, the giants in this world are weird looking, huh? It's like super dried out. Gross. But they get weirder. As we'll see later, but they do get weirder. Look at that, he's glowing. He's got my runes. The rotter. I wonder, did I just run through this bit on the horse before? I genuinely can't remember. Did I? No, I think I ended up going around it somehow. Alright, well, that's not block. Did I just knock a tree down, or did he do that? Let's see if I notice the arrow's home slightly, which is fair? Question mark? This little foot soldiery fella protecting the crossbowmen. Yeah, once we've dealt with the archers, we can deal with El Gigante over there. Rip the little guy. I just saw I get slapped. Ow. That's still you, is that? Can't imagine why they need a little guy to look after them. Ow. Guess I'll take. I thought I was standing away, further away than that. For 5 points, please. Run. Straight sword. Cool. We'll use our regular heal spell in a minute. Good news is, while we're doing those animations, we are invincible. Which is good, because as you've seen, we would have died there. I can just stab him in the foot. Right, we're healed. You may notice we have a bit more mana remaining on our bar this time. Ow. Let's time that. Oh, he's drawing the sword. Alright, we gotta be careful now. Oh! He staggered himself off that cliff. Let's not do that. No. The wrong button. Okay, horse, we made it a quick escape. Can try and fight him on horseback. It might Might actually be riskier, if anything, because I'm not so used to fighting on horseback with a spear yet. I'll mess it up twice in a row. Got him. Yeah, so as I said, sometimes become an enemy and you'll get some flasks back. Cool. So we've got our magic back. We've got another heal. I definitely don't like fighting on horseback with this short spear at the moment. I'm used to the I've been using the Zweihander primarily. I'm used to that. That's like a big arcing thing. Surprise attack behind. I think we just fought through the surprise attack, honestly. Oh, he's blowing the horn. Yeah, I was going to say, it's going to wake up a bunch of them, isn't it? Let's fight them on the ground. We were doing a lot better on the ground than we were. Yep, that seems to work quite reliably. Flame poke. In this case, wait for that guy to whiff. Then poke. Let's get some magic back. Okay. Thank you. Friendly warning sign on the ground. Warning of ambush. You can also use your lock on to achieve broadly the same purpose. Now that looks promising. You notice a little, another little golden tree over there. Yeah, most of these, a bit windy, don't just come with a tree. They also come with a little something else. Golden seed. In fact, it might even be that these are baby trees. It could be that this is where like the seeds fall to the ground and they start to sprout into a newer tree, because there are other ones around. There are the other trees. I genuinely don't know on that front. But yes, those golden seeds we can use because you can upgrade your flask with them. I think I think that's for how many you have. Then there's a later other type similar thing that you can find that improves how strong they are, how much they recover. I generally found though once I got to +1, that was quite pretty decent. What has happened here? Filling's turn. Tranquility. Oop. Horse. Oh, hello. Rockworm. I didn't realise the regular ones did that. Oh. But they don't die when they do that. Okay. Got them. But it only drops ruin fragments, and they're not that useful from what I found so far. Yeah, what's over here on the map? Nothing particularly marked. But these guys are around, which is interesting, because they only normally show up near a certain something. There's a graveyard over there. Should we take a look at? Yeah, why not? We're supposed to be going up that hill, but let's go this way. We're supposed to be trying to make a move to that big old castle. There's golden runes around. The golden runes are basically like an item version of it. Whoops! Don't stand near that. Oh, we even took damage from that one, actually. They're basically runes in item form. If we use the item, we get those runes. So it's worth saving up a few. Worth grabbing them whenever you can find them. Sheep is challenging me. I'm not sure what he expected, and I feel a little bad about that. Yeah, another big frag grenade over here. Yeah, those have got a spooky looking eye in one chunk as well. Still not sure what those guys are about. Right. But I don't like them. Go away. Right. Sounds like another giant. Where was the path? Excuse me, sir. Could you show me where the path is? I'm lying. I don't actually care. I'm here to stab you. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this. Step 1. Rejoice at the fact that this guy does not learn his lesson. Yes, I vaguely remember these people, if not where I am relative. I think the path's back up this way. Not too worried about killing that guy. My health's getting a little low, so let's ignore him. He's running after me, but he's never going to catch Torrent. Right. There's not that many foes that can. The ones that can are usually a problem. Hello, house. Stones or key? Ah, if you remember, we need those for the imps. Imp statues.
Been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when
I see.
you're all on your own and heading to Stormvale Castle.
Yep.
Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider?
No.
Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, I want to be like everyone else. I'm nothing but a...
I don't think this is on you.
Take this little one along with you. The poor thing deserves
Huh.
someone braver than myself.
I didn't know you could get him here.
Spirits look rather fondly, and I'll be glad if you're...
Yeah, I'll look after him. Okay.
It was a pleasure. Oh, can you pass on a mess? Tell them I love them. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole...
Okay, it's slightly spooky way of putting it.
I'm finally getting...
Okay, so I actually bought that little jellyfish thing a little while back in my regular game. I didn't know you could get him here. Yes, so to explain those are summons. It's not just players and NPCs you can summon. You can also summon little, well, it's sort of an NPC. Summon a little, well, summon. There's little creepers. You find them around the place. They're like loot. Sometimes they drop from bosses and things. And if you use them, they'll summon a little ghost creature that'll help fight for you for a bit. It's nice. Right, however, that is the end of the episode, so I will call that there. It'll be From the Depths next time. So we'll be back to sort of back on normal schedule. But yes, hopefully you've been enjoying Elden Ring, and I'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye.